Thank you, Jake, and thank you, Coach Barth. Our next individual inductee is from the class of 2020. He is a Eureka College graduate of the class of 2006. His name is Kevin Davis. He will be introduced today by Keith Davis. Keith, please join me up here.
All right, good morning, everyone. It is a pleasure to be in front of you and beneath the elms to introduce my number one rival, my greatest competition, my nemesis, my partner in crime, the person I've literally known the longest, my twin brother, and my best friend into the Eureka College Hall of Fame. Some may think I'm introducing a team, but in fact, this is all one person. From 2004 to 2016, he owned the Eureka single-season sack record, and from 2004 to 2017, he held Eureka's single-season record for tackles for loss. I can sit here and ramble about his stats as a football player in high school and college and what he's done as a defensive coordinator currently, but it's his love for the sport, his tenacity, his hunger and drive for why we're here today to honor him. I haven't seen anything like it, and I doubt I ever will again. This is your day, bro, and it's an honor that I'm able to share with you. So let me step aside and welcome to the Eureka College Hall of Fame. Teammates and coaches knew him as the Monster, coined by Coach Crouch, I believe, but I know him as my better half, Kevin Davis.
I'm not a public speaker, so I don't like speaking in public. My brother's better at it, so I'm glad he introduced me. But I just got a list of thank yous that I want to go through. First, I want to thank God, my Father, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, just for His grace, mercy, and love. I want to thank Eureka College and Eureka College Hall of Fame committee for this honor. I know it's tough making these decisions. This day is very special to me. This honor is very special. Does anyone know that Eureka I love this school like none other. There's so many friends and faculties and staff that I met here that have influenced my life and done great things for me. I'm bringing a lot of people into this Hall of Fame with me because it took a village, a team to build a monster. It took a lot of people to get me here. So I want to start off with my family first. I want to thank the King family, my aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. Thank you just for supporting me every year in and out from day one. Thank you for loving me and supporting me all the way. I want to thank my heartbeat, my son, Caleb Israel Davis. I love him to death. He's not here with me today, but he is everything to me. He's my heartbeat. I'm going to get to a few people that are very super special to me. My brother LeVar, Jerome Cranford, and PD Ryan Crooks. Thank you guys for getting us to come here, get here to Eureka, and create the live that we did here and create relations that we create here. Love y'all for that. But to my, everybody wonder, who is Kevin Davis? Like, who am I? I am a sum of all my siblings. What they've given me throughout life and through every step of the way, the fights we've had, and we've had a lot, just the commitment to making sure we stood firm in what we believe and how we carried ourselves. So who I am is a piece of every one of them, from my sister Beverly's creativity and energy, to my brother Joe's leadership and focus, my brother Anthony's confidence and heart, my brother Curtis's tenacity and self-awareness, and my brother Keith's intelligence and competitiveness. I learned so many things from them to make me who I am. So I love y'all for being my support system and carrying me through every year of my life. Appreciate y'all for that. But what's more important than that is life itself. My mom, her sacrifice that she made, if people really knew what she gave up for us to be where we are. They would be shocked and surprised. So this is her Hall of Fame. She deserves this moment. It's because of her that I am here. So I want to thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart for being who you are. The next section of people I want to thank is to my side of the town. I love the south side of Peoria. Thank you for your that village is what is it really helped me be who I am. If people knew what Harrison Home to Wiz Wall to the Hall of Fame meant, that trajectory and what I had to take to get to this point, they would know that it was a fight, a struggle, and I did it to the best of my ability. And I'm saying it right here before you guys today. To my mentors, to the Southside Mission in Peoria, to my mentors, Dean and Crystal Johnson, Jim and Tanya Sneed, and Willie and Karen Johnson. Thank you guys for always pouring into us spiritually and emotionally as you saw fit. To Peoria Manual High School, the Black and Orange, thank you guys for loving me and introducing me to football since I didn't start until my freshman year. I just knew I liked to hit people. I knew I had to get that energy out somehow. And my mom got tired of us breaking things around the house, so let's put on some pads. And I had my greatest competitor, Keith, here. So people don't understand how much me and Keith fought. Some of you guys that went to college with us might have saw some of it. We're very competitive, but it's all in love, it's complete love. So thank you for that. I want to thank my teammates that played with me at Manual. LeVar played on that team, and everybody else that played on that Manual High School team. Thank you for supporting me. I was a handful to deal with on that squad, but you guys did it, handle it with grace. To my coaches, Dan Fowler, Coach Schiefling, Coach Dave Fowler, Coach O'Day, Coach Heco, Coach Davis, Coach Cassup, and Coach Webster. Thank you guys for your pouring into me, and especially Coach Webster for introducing us to the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and pouring into us spiritually. High school was probably one of the greatest times in my life, so I just want to thank everybody for that time in my life that supported me and carried me through that moment. Now on to the reason I'm here at Eureka College. This is my home. Every time I step on this campus, there's something about it that I just feel this is where I'm supposed to be. So I want to thank Eureka College, from the faculty, the staff. I can name so many people that were here at the time, especially Sue from the comments. I don't know if she's still here or not, but Sue, Marilyn, the housekeeping, Ken Baxter, Kirk Crowell. I can go forever talking about people at the school that really loved and supported me through my time here. To Delta Sigma Phi fraternity, thank you guys for your support. To my brothers I met here, some of my best friends, Wayne O'Hara and Josh Hughes, thank you guys. Lee Wilkins, Al Thornton, I thank you guys for your support during this time. I also want to talk about my teammates. I played on a number of teams here, but I'm here for my junior year. That's the reason why I'm here at this Hall of Fame ceremony. So I really want to thank those who played me at that time. With Danny Walker going to the Hall of Fame today, one of the best linebackers I ever saw do it. We had Brian Wilkie, C.G. Moore, Luke Hermes, who was my Bash brother, Joe Hermes, Nick Jensen, Luke Arrogant, Josh Zeiser, Jason Spang, Matt Hewitt, and a number of others. And I really want to thank the late, great Ryan Albin. He died not too long ago. The sheriff died not too long ago. Thank him for giving me something to look forward to or look up to when it came to playing that end position. Hope that he rests in peace and he's in God's grace. But there's three people particularly that I need to thank because if it weren't for them and how good they were and how dominant they were, there wouldn't be a monster. And that's Nick Dunham, Jeff Nichols, and Keith Brown. Those three boys were so dominant that when this 5'8", 200-pound linebacker moved to defensive end, comes down on the line, they were so focused on those three because they were hard to stop that they forgot about little old me. And they paid for it. Every team paid for it. So thank those guys for that. I appreciate it. And I want to thank my coaches at the time. Greg Head, which is one of the best linebacker coaches I ever played for. I want to thank Mick Brooms. There's a number of coaches. I want to talk about Coach Barth real quick. He was offensive coordinator at the time. We have to understand that Coach Barth can possibly be in the Hall of Fame at minimum 5 times. one as a coach. One as a player, one on the team. He's going to go as a coach. He has a team going today, and he has at least another team that has a possibility of going to the Hall of Fame. I think Dr. Wright is here. I think it's time for us to name something after Kurt Barth, whether it's a street, a sign, something. The Burgoo. Right? I'm pretty sure Leonard Burgoo be called Kurt Barth Cafe would be awesome. I think he'll appreciate that. But I think it's time, I believe in giving people roses while they're still alive. So I think it's time for him to be, especially with the number of kids he brings in and the number of lives he's changed and his commitment to diversity, I think it needs to be recognized. I think Eureka needs to do something special for Kurt Barth. Coach Kropke, I can still hear him to this day yelling, keep contained, you got to keep contained. And I hear myself when I'm coaching now just yelling at my kids, keep contained. So thanks, Coach Kropke, for being a dominant defensive line coach and helping me and, to become greater at that position. And to the big dog, Coach Crouch, this is the man that made it happen. I remember, I think it started with Concordia, Mitch Miller, Hall of Famer Mitch Miller tore his hamstring. And Coach Crouch threw me in there at middle linebacker. And then season ends, that was the last game, season ends, and Coach Crouch calls me in his office and like, we're thinking about dropping you down. What you think? You already got the number. You weren't 56, like the greatest player to ever play it. Gonna drop you down, play stand and rush in. And without hesitant, you know me, I'm a gamer. Let's go. Let's make this happen. So though I was a little bit fearful, like I'm going against these 300-pound linemen, I'm 200 pounds. Can I get it done? Of course I can get it done. I'm the monster, right? So thanks, Coach Krause, for really committing to me and really pouring into me and making that decision. One that I know wasn't easy because he could have easily went and recruited a BC defensive end and dropped him there. But put me there, let me show that he trusted me, he believed in me, and that's all I needed to go out there and be dominant. But that's pretty much my speech. I just want to give some thank yous to everybody that helped me along the way. But I want to say something. I don't know if there's any active athletes in here or football players that be playing today, but I want to just tell you guys, if you can quantify how much you're going to give today, you're not giving enough. You're just not giving enough. What you have to do is play until you're empty. Play until empty. All right, every play, every down, every second, you empty yourself out on every play. Never stop. And when that time in between whistles happen, that's when you fill yourself up. You pull whatever you can from your heart. You refill yourself up, and you pour yourself out again and again and again until the game is 0-0 in the fourth quarter. All right? You play until empty. That way you'll know for sure, win or lose, you gave everything. You gave everything. Today, we're going to play till empty, fellas. Thank you.